everybody, it's Mina, and today, sorry my head was itchy, in this video I'm going to be doing the movies I regret seeing video. So this will be kind of like products I regret buying, but except I took products I regret buying and replaced it with movies I regret seeing. And these are just movies that I personally just did not enjoy. I didn't think they were worth watching. And don't get me wrong, I do love all the companies that make these movies. It's just these certain movies I just didn't think they were worth watching. And overall, again, this is my complete personal opinion. So if you guys love these movies, then that is totally okay. We all have different opinions and taste in movies. So I'm going to get started. So the first film, a lot of you guys probably know, a lot of you don't know, is Toy Story. And a lot of people do love Toy Story, but I personally just don't like it at all anymore. I liked it when I was a kid, but then after a while it started getting played way too much, and it just got really annoying. And it's a Disney film, by the way, and I do love Disney. But it's just this film I just don't like. The next film that I regret seeing is one by 20th Century Fox, and I really do love 20th Century Fox. But when I saw My Cousin Vinny, I was a little disappointed because it was just a little disturbing, and I just didn't think it was worth watching. I just didn't think it was that good. Good for personal reasons. And then the next movie that I regret seeing is Bambi 2. And the reason I regret seeing Bambi 2 is because I just didn't like it because it went back to the childhood, and when I see a sequel to a certain movie, I expect to see what goes on at the certain characters' adult lives. Do they have children? What does Bambi, if you saw the first Bambi film, you know he has children at the end. What does he do with his kids? Does he spend time with them? Does he teach them anything? But instead it just goes back to the childhood. And I don't mind if it goes back to childhood, but I kind of don't mind at first, but then I find it really boring after it goes back to the childhood. And I bet a lot of you guys like it when it goes back to the childhood. I just personally just didn't think it was worth watching because of that. And I just thought it was really boring. Okay, so sorry about that. And again, I love Disney. It's just that film I just didn't like. The next film that I regret seeing is a Paramount Pictures film, and I love Paramount Pictures. They make great films and stuff. And sorry if I sound funny, my throat kind of hurts. I don't know why. The next film that I regret seeing is The Avengers. The reason I didn't like The Avengers is because it didn't have a good story, and it was just really bad. I saw it when I was about 20 years old at a drive-in, and when I saw it, half the people who were in the drive-in left the theater, and there were 2 cars by the time the movie was over. It was so bad that everybody left. But if you guys like The Avengers, then that's totally okay. Okay, and I wish I liked it, but it just didn't have I just didn't feel it was really good. The next film that I regret seeing is one that I saw when I was 12 years old, and I liked it at first until I realized what it was about, and it is Two Brothers. The reason I don't like Two Brothers is because it's all about killing tigers. Well, I saw it when I was about 12. When I was about 12, I saw an advertisement for it, and I thought it would be about 2 cute little tiger brothers finding their way home. But when I saw it, it was about killing tigers, tigers dying, and explaining the history of tigers almost being extinct. And then when my mom and I just saw it, so my mom was crying, and I was that was a good film. And my mom's Mina, you didn't realize it was about killing tigers, and I felt bad, and I started crying. I'm why did I want to see that? So don't see it. Well, now I hate how I said don't see it, because you can see it if you want to, and if you like the film, then that is okay, but I just didn't think it was good because it involved killing animals. Anyway, the next film, and by the way, I love Universal Studios too. They make great films. Anyway, the next film is a Don Bluth film, and I'm a big fan of Don Bluth films. He makes such cute films, An American Tail, Thumbelina, more American Tail films, and don't know what else off the top of my head right now. And that is Rock-a-Doodle. I did not like Rock-a-Doodle very much. Well, I thought it was cute. I don't like Rock-a-Doodle that much, but I mean, I don't hate it. It's really weird. I just did not think it was, like, worth watching. I just thought it was really boring. Well, I didn't think it was boring. I just thought it was, like, weird in a bad way. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because it had, like, I hate to give it away for those who haven't seen it. It had, like, a rooster impersonating Elvis, and I thought that was just completely strange. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. That is the weirdest thing. Do kids want to see a rooster impersonating Elvis? I'm like, why would kids want to see a rooster impersonating Elvis? And if you guys like the movie, again, that's totally fine. And then the next film that I regret seeing is another Disney film. And again, I love Disney. It's just this one I just didn't think was worth watching. Is The Fox and the Hound 2. The reason I was when I heard there was going to have a Fox and the Hound 2, I was expecting it to be Todd and Vixie having a daughter, and Todd and Vixie being all grown up, having a daughter, and I'm like, yay, they're going to have a kid. I can't wait to see. They might have a kid. And then when I saw it, it was just going back to the childhood. Again, I don't mind it going back to the childhood. It's just, I think it's really boring because I've already seen the childhood. It's nice to see what goes on in their adult lives. Why not see that? I don't know. I just thought it was really boring how it went back to the childhood. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I like it when a film starts in their childhood and then it goes to their adult lives in the movie, and then when you see the sequel, it goes to, like, their adult lives and what's going on. But I found it really boring as it just went back to the childhood. I just think it's really boring when a certain film that has a sequel goes back to the childhood and not their adult lives. That's just my own personal opinion again. We're all entitled to our own opinion. The next movie that I regret seeing is Media Pro Studios. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that company, and it is called An American Haunting. The reason I don't like An American Haunting is because it scared the living daylight out of me. Well, I saw an unrated version of it because I was getting into the age of where I wanted to start watching horror films and like more adult films. And after I saw it, I was like, that was creepy. Why did I want to see that? It just really scared me, and it made me jump a lot, and I freaked out. I actually, the first time I saw it, I went and slept in my mom's bed because I was so freaked out by that movie. And I really don't like horror movies, but I was getting into the age where I started to wanting to watch horror movies, which was age 14. No, it was 15, sorry. I meant to say 15. And, like, you know how when you get, like, a little older, like, your teenage years, you start watching more, like, rated R and PG-13 horror films to see if you like them? And, well, I was getting into that same age, and I wanted to watch a horror film. Like, I saw The Pit and the Pendulum. That didn't even scare me. But when I saw An American Haunting, I just freaked out the whole time. I'm all like, why did I want to watch that? Anyway, the next film that I regret seeing is one that a lot of people like, and it's the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The reason I regret seeing it is because it kind of scared me a little bit. Well, I saw it when I went on a trip to Alcatraz Island, as they were showing a preview of it, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it out, because I do like some of the Harry Potter movies. Like, I like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. There's a couple more, but I can't think of off the top of my head from Harry Potter. And the reason I didn't like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban because it kind of scared me a little bit, and it scared my sister as well. Well, I just didn't think it was worth watching after being freaked out and stuff like that. I don't like movies that scare me. I like movies that make me laugh or kind of make me cry with joy. Like, I do have some movies that make me burst into tears, and I will make another video of that later on. Wow, this video is getting long. I better hurry up. And I'm sorry it's getting so long. Anyway. The next film that I regret seeing is one that a lot of people have probably heard of, probably not, and it is called a movie called Perfume, The Story of a Murderer. I feel bad wanting to see that because I drove my family crazy to ask me to let me watch it. I'm like, can I see this movie? Can I see the movie? And they're all like, no. Because I was like about 15 years old and I was getting into the age where I wanted to start watching more adult movies. And then after I saw that movie, I was all like, why did I even want to see that? It's gross, disturbing. It made me feel bad just wanting to see it because it has a bunch of disturbing scenes and it was really gross. Yeah, but I did give it a little history, but I just, overall, it was just disgusting and not worth watching. Okay, so, sorry if I sound funny, my throat kind of hurts. That was the movies I regret seeing video. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you guys liked the film, then that's okay. Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video soon. Bye.